Welcome back to my channel. Today's another Throwback Thursday tutorial, and I'm super excited. You guys chose the best palette this morning on Snapchat. Make sure you're following me on Snapchat if you want to be part of the palette decision-making club every week. Today, everybody voted for the Tarteist Pro Palette, and I'm so excited. I can't lie, I selfishly wanted this one to win because I've hardly touched it, I've hardly used it, but it's still one of my favorites. Like, it's just beautiful. So to start this look, we of course need to prime our lids. Please don't mind this freaking terrible zit in the middle of my nose. Like, what is that? Ugh. Anyway, I'm taking the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the original. I like to squeeze a little bit on my hand there, and I take my Sigma Beauty Baked Precision P89 brush. I love to use this to apply my bases. It's just like a fatter little synthetic brush, so it's really nice to use on creams and, you know, any of that type of texture. To start this look off, I want to pop into Classic, which is just a matte creamy shadow. I'm going to use this to prep our lid as our base shade to keep everything from creasing and just kind of lock in that base. From there, I also want to pop into the shade Innocent, this light nudie pink here. I want to start working this throughout the crease as our transition shade, so I'm going to build it up, sticking with that same fluffy brush. This is the E40 from Sigma Beauty, and I'm going to work that into my crease. Fam, how good is America's Got Talent this year? Oh, I know, I'm such a nerd. You guys know, I'm like a TV nerd, and people always yell at me in the comments saying like, stop watching TV. They're trying to distract us from whatever's going on in the world. And I'm like, they can distract me all they want, whoever they are, because this shit is nuts. But anyway, America's Got Talent this season. I'm just so impressed. Do you guys know, if you do watch the show Puddles, that clown singer? My mom actually knows him, and I had no idea. I was like, Mom, I'm so obsessed with this Puddles singer. And she was like, I know him and his wife. Like, we see him in Philly all the time. I'm like, what? You literally see Puddles? Like, I need to meet him, Mom. Like, what the hell? Hook me up with your celeb friends. Like, why are you so cool, Mom? The next color I'm going to jump into is called Mod. I'm going to take it with a small little tapered blending brush. This is the E45. I want to take this right above the crease and kind of work on like a cut crease situation. It might not be that dramatic or drastic, but I definitely want to have this color poking through. So I'm just going to be working this back and forth. So right above my eyelid, my actual eyelid, just directly into that crease. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. Oh, I do not use this eyeshadow palette enough. I love this shade. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of eyeliner. This is Prestige Cosmetics Matte Black Eyeliner. I'm going to run this on the outside of my... There's a cat in here. I'm going to run it on the outside of my eye into the crease. And before that sets in too much, I'm going to take my pencil brush from Sigma Beauty. This is the E30 pencil brush. I'm going to blend that in and smudge it out a bit because it's going to be a nice base. It's very important you smudge this out before going to the next eye to draw on your liner, because by the time you come back, it'll probably be dried up. On top of that, I want to jump into Vamp, this really gorgeous dark purple. And I'm going to run that right on top and blend that into the liner, into the crease, making sure to cover up those eyeliner marks and blend into the other shadow. This is a deep, deep purple, y'all. I really like it. Hindsight being 2020, I probably would have used a better eyeliner, maybe like either an Urban Decay or maybe a Marc Jacobs or even a NYX, because that one was a little bit dry and draggy. From here, I'm going to jump into Mod again, that more raspberry shade, to assist in blending out our purple. So I'm going to take that on the edges, just going very softly around those edges so I don't take it too high. From there, I'm going to take a little bit of concealer. This is NAR Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Light to Vanilla. It's a little too light for me right now, so we're going to use it on the eyes. I'm going to take it with the Concealer F75 brush from Sigma Beauty. Get it on my brush. Guys, Luca's being such a naughty baby back there. I wish you could see what he was doing. Okay, and I'm going to cut crease here, make a nice sharp lid line. And I'm going to mix these two shades here, or use both of them at least. So let's first go into Glam. And as I'm sure you could have guessed, I'm going to pat Glam on the first half of my lid. I'm going to flip my brush and go into this more cranberry shade here, which is called Minks. And I'm going to add Minks on the second half of that. So they're just fading nicely into each other. Then to clean up around that, I recommend taking a pencil brush, a smaller pencil brush, and going back into Vamp and just run that around the edges to just buff out, smooth any concealer that might still be showing or any shadow, any pigment. And then of course go through and repeat the same thing on the other eye. You guys, how gorgeous is this eyeshadow? I absolutely love it. You might need to take a little bit of that vampy shade if you get any metallic kind of transferring and just kind of slice it in your little crease there. Cover up any little glitter specks that kind of transfer, I don't know. From here, I'm going to pop a little mascara on. This is the Sigma Beauty Monumental Lash Mascara. It has been a favorite the past 2 weeks of mine. It's like thickening, it's lengthening, but it's non-clumping. And I absolutely love this brush. Like, this is like my favorite type of brush. I feel like it like helps my lashes to curl up, this mascara formula. Let's jump to the face for a second. I'm going to first prime my skin with this Stila One Step Correcting Primer. This has been my favorite for years. It's been one of my favorites for years. I used to use it all the time when I worked in the beauty industry, and it did such a great job of neutralizing redness and color correcting. It's even lovely if you don't want to wear foundation one day, you just want to kind of take out any redness you have. It does a great job. Next for foundation, I'm going to take the Makeup Forever HD foundation. This is in the shade, are these the shades? I don't know. Y245? That's what it says on the bottom. Pump on my lid. I did go to the beach this weekend, so I got a little tan going on. Let's hope this color matches me. Yeah, it looks like it should be just fine. Are you guys so excited for summer? Like, tell me all your summer plans. Are you going on vacation? Are you going to any cool destinations? Do you have any big events coming up? Are you getting married? Are you having a baby? Tell me. You guys know I'm like super emotional and like, just like, I don't know. I'm a nut. So literally, if you tell me you're getting married or having a baby, I will cry at every single comment. I will. And I am applying this with my Sigma Beauty 3D HD Blender Sponge. People often ask which sponge this is because it has the flat sides, like two here and one on the bottom, and it's the Sigma Beauty one. I love it. And now for concealer, I'm going to do a little bit of correcting with the Becca Cosmetics Under Eye Brightening Concealer, this bad guy. Well, he's not bad, but I was saying like bad. This bad guy. Take that with my P88 Precision Angled Brush. Wow, I'm really getting like, I'm dipping. I'm dipping on this guy. Oh my goodness, please do not mind my cat crying behind me, you guys. He needs to learn that we cannot play 24/7. He truly thinks, I mean, I do. I live to serve him. But then sometimes when I have to do things like work, he's like intolerable. I think he has separation anxiety, poor little baby. Which he shouldn't, because we're not separated. He's right behind me. But like, if I'm not paying attention to him, Luca is just a madman. He just doesn't understand what I'm doing if I'm not paying attention to him. And I do like to use this down my nose because it is super brightening. I think it makes a nice highlighting effect. And then I'm going to go in and blend that with my sponge, the same Sigma Beauty 3D HD blender. On top of that, I'm going to use my NARS Custard Concealer. Yes, this is custard. Probably seems like, Shay, that's so much. But the brightener doesn't really cover. It just corrects. So I usually have to throw one more thing on top of it. And then go ahead and blend that in as well. And then, of course, let's set that with our Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm going to pop this on top of the concealer to do a little bakeage. I think this look definitely deserves it. It's like super intense, so I love this makeup. You guys let me know what you think. This is why I just love Throwback Thursday, and I don't mean to keep like talking about it. I don't know if I even have been, but I just love it because we truly do rediscover like old palettes that we've used, you know, and find new ways to use them. Like this one I've had forever and I've hardly used it, and it's pretty much about to become my new daily everyday makeup palette. And we can't forget down the nose as well. Whilst that to continue, whilst, I like that, that's not right. Whilst that, is that a word? I don't know. While this continues baking, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Powder in the shade Neutral Buff, and I'm going to use this bad boy to set the rest of my facey. You guys, I have such a question for you. So I filmed my monthly favorites for last month, a little bit late this month, and I forgot to ever upload it, but I still have it. Would you guys like to see it or not? Just loving this Wet n Wild makeup line, you guys. How about you? What do you think of it? I'm gonna take it off down my nose. Use this brush to take off that powder. Ooh, I've never used this. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Flawless Face Powder here. I like that it has a nice yellow tint to it. Oh, I love when I see big birds flying with the baby birds. That makes me so, they're like teaching them out there like how to hunt, I mean, I know they know how to do a bunch of things like straight out of the freaking egg, but teaching them how to hunt, teaching them, you know, where they go, spots to check out. It's just so cool to watch. It's like, you know, the circle of life, literally. It moves so soft, it's over. I don't even know the words, but I love that song. Circle of life. So good. Oh, Lion King, you get me. You get me. Taking my little yellow powder here, I'm going to use my Sigma Beauty F79 brush. This is the concealer Kabuki, and I'm going to use this to swipe away that translucent powder under my eyes. This is a nice powder. I can't believe this has just been sitting here. It's doing a great job. Next, I'm throwing some false lashes. These are the limited edition Faux Mink lashes from Voss. In the style, I Want It That Way. I want one of those lash pinchers. You know those little metal things the girls use to like pinch their lashes together? Let me know where you get those because I want one. I'm also going to tightline with my Marc Jacobs highliner. It's just the black shade. I'm going to run that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go ahead and make sure that that is blended in, so we have no harsh lines, of course. I also want to take Mod again, and I'm just going to run that on my lower lash line, on top of the black liner we laid down. And then I'm also going to mascara my lower lash line before we forget that. I also just want to take my Jordana Fabuliner really quickly and just do a small little black line across my lash band. I'm also going to take my Tarte Tarteist Contour Palette today. With my Sigma Beauty Soft Angled F23 Contour Brush, I'm going to go into, I guess I'll first go into this lighter one here. And I'm just going to add some bronze into my cheeks and blur that out back into my temple area and across my forehead. Also going to take some along the jawline. I love this brush. It makes it super easy for this. I just kind of run it through this socket here, and then I bring it up into the temples, all the while blending, and then hit up that jawline for a little light definition. This is optional, of course. It's all optional. You just do what you want. I'm also going to jump into the contour shade, tapping most of it off, and I just want to use that to do some light shading on my nose contour. Super pigmented, so you hardly need any. Like that, taking a clean brush to blend out. For blush, I don't want to do anything too much since this is a seriously smoky heavy eye. I'm going to take Dandelion from Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm just going to throw that back onto my cheeks. Oh, I love Dandelion. I say it every time I wear it. I'm like, oh, Dandelion, you are so beautiful. Next for highlighter, I'm so excited. I don't think I've tried this yet, and I ordered it so long ago. This is the Melt Cosmetics Stargazer highlights. Ooh, it's so pretty. It almost reminds me of Kat Von D in a way. So I'm going to take some Stargazer with my Sigma Beauty F42 brush. And I'm just going to run some through, of course, on my highlight points, bringing it up through the temple. Cupid's bow. And then a little right here on the chin. And of course, we got to hit up that nose. So I'm first going to do the tip. First, just the tip. I'm also going to pop a little bit just on the inner corners. This is the Sigma Angled Buff Concealer Brush, the F66. And I'm just going to pop that right in here. Now let's set the face. I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. And then for lips, I'm going to first take the lip liner by ColourPop Cosmetics. This is in the shade Aquarius. Love that lip liner. And then on top of that, I'm going to use Kylie Cosmetics Cocoa Matte Liquid Lipstick. It's honestly just a nudie pink, you guys, so whatever nudie pink you have at home will do fine. Alright fam, that's today's Throwback Thursday tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. It means the world to me and of course helps my channel out so much. And of course you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss next week's Throwback Thursday tutorial. Duh! Follow me on Snapchat so you can help decide on which palette we use next Thursday. And of course leave suggestions in the comments down below so I know what to look for. Thank you all for watching today. I love you and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!